Hey guys, happy Friday. I have a game to share with you that you might want to play with your family this weekend or in the coming weeks. It is called the Improper Fraction Challenge. And to play this game, you'll need either a whiteboard or scrap paper and 3 dice. If you don't have dice at your house, you can just Google virtual dice and you'll be able to find lots of options there that you can do from your iPad or phone or computer. Okay, and so the object of this game is to have a larger improper fraction than your opponent. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll roll the 3 dice and you will create an improper fraction from that roll. Okay, so I'm going to roll my 3 dice. Okay, and this was what I got when I rolled. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of those dice and make that my numerator. Okay, my numerator will be either, let's just say, for instance, if I want to make this my numerator, then that means I'm going to use 1 in the tens place and a 5 in the ones place. Okay, so each dice will be in a different place value. And then my numerator, or excuse me, my denominator would then be 6. Okay, so that means I would have 15/6. Before you create your improper fraction, though, you want to try to think about, how can I make the largest improper fraction? How can I make my improper fraction larger than that of my opponent? So when I look at my 3 dice, I'm kind of thinking, gosh, if I put a 1 in the denominator, then that means my numerator is actually the whole number that this improper fraction represents. So let's say I'm going to put 1 in my denominator, and then for my numerator, I think I had a 5 and a 6. Well, if I want to make the largest number possible, then I would want to put the 6 in the tens place and the 5 in the ones place for my numerator. So my improper fraction would then look like this. And when I simplify that, that comes out to 65. So if you roll a 1, you're going to want to put that in your denominator, right? All right, let me try another one. Okay, this time I rolled a 6, and a 2. So to make my improper fraction here, I really want to think critically about, how can I make this the largest improper fraction possible? Well, I think if I only divide something into 2 parts, in other words, if I make 2 my denominator, that's going to simplify to a larger number than if I put 6 in the denominator. So that means I'm going to make my improper fraction 66 halves. Okay, and when I simplify that, I simply get 33. Okay, if I were to instead, for instance, let's say I wasn't thinking and I said, well, I think I'm going to do 62 sixths, right? And when we simplify that, 6 goes into 62 10 times, right? And then I have 2 left over, so that's 10 and 2 sixths, which simplifies to 10 and 1/3. That's definitely not as big as the first one I came up with. So you have to think critically about what you want your numerator and your denominator to be in order to beat your opponent. It's kind of like war, only with improper fractions. So I hope you enjoyed that idea. Let me know how it goes. Send me a message on Canvas, and I may post a discussion about it. All right, have a great evening. Bye-bye.